Hello and welcome to Coastal Crafts. So it's been a long time and I partly haven't felt motivated to make videos, but also various things about COVID and the summer, and it got so hot and Mr. Coastal Crafts broke his arm, and I just needed to get back into it. I don't know whether I will be getting back into making videos, but you know, I'm here for now, so what can you say? Before I start my haul, which is going to be a haul of the craft show, so I went to the craft show. I thought really quickly, I'm not going to go through this in any depth, but I wanted to show you the lovely pocket letter from Pip, so beautiful. Lots of mermaids on. I do love a mermaid, obviously, anything coastal, and I am happy. How beautiful. And this card, and I love how it is a darker skinned mermaid. Lovely. All you need is love and the beach. Oh, and look what she very kindly gifted me. It's a little mermaid stamp set. Love it. I can't wait to have a go with that. And I'll just quickly say she popped some lovely goodies in the back as well. So thank you so much, Pip. But this is quite a big haul, so I had better get on with it. That's cute, isn't it? I'll move this to the side. So, first of all, when I walked in, there was a load of Crafters Companion stuff on 3 for 2. So you buy 3, you pay for 2. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, you pay for 2, you get 1 free. However you say it. Anyway, I had wanted some garden gnome stuff. I haven't ordered off Crafters Companion website in absolutely ages, and sometimes they frustrate me because they end up messing up your order and things. And when it's in front of you in the craft show, it's, I don't know, it makes you want to buy stuff more, doesn't it? It's nice. You can look at it. It's a different experience to shopping online. If you haven't been to one of the craft shows, you should go. There's just lots of vendors with craft products, but also like demonstrations of crafting, and you can do little make and takes and things like that. More craft workshops, really, not so much the make and takes, I guess. Anyway, this is, so I bought these 3 bits. The Sunflower Collection. Paper pad 6x6, as I do use my 6x6s more, I would say, than I use my 12x12, even though you get better value for money with a 12x12 for the amount of paper you receive. Pretty, aren't they? Really pretty, just nice. So that is this. I know it's like summery, we're going into autumn, but you know, whatever. I got the Garden Gnome. I've been wanting a little caravan for a while. These, not cheap, are they? That was £4.99, and not cheap, but you know, it was 3 for 2, so I guess that made it slightly better. You get the little acrylic stamp. How cute's that? So the gnomes, for some reason, can't live in their gnome house anymore, so they've moved into a mobile home caravan thing, or they're going off on their travels. Middle-aged, need to, you know, get out and about or something, retired, who knows. But you got the die to cut out, and then these are just extra dies. They don't actually cut any stamps out, so possibly fairly superfluous to me, but there we go. I was in it for the caravan. And then I got another gnome, so I've already got 2 of these from the Christmas gnomes that Crafters Companion did, and he does look virtually identical, which is why I was like, well, I'm only going to get 1 of these gnomes. But what sold me, bearing in mind he is almost identical, and it is £10.50, and we do know the range started selling these off for like £2.50 from the previous set. But I kind of like his shorts. I like the fact he's got a barbecue and he can be sort of grilling on it. But I thought, I can just see you doing a men's card, put the little glasses on him, playing the guitar. I don't know, I kind of like that. It comes with all the dies for everything, which we love. And this stencil, how can you see that the best? Probably without anything on it. I love this one. Basically the stencil goes over it so that you can, you know, make his hat and shorts look funky. But I like the one with a little, what are they called? Anchors on. That'd be kind of Halloween-y maybe. But yes, it's a long explanation over that, isn't it? But there we go. Bit of Crafters Companion. I've got one more Crafters Companion thing, actually, which was this one. Spur of the moment £5.99 purchase. You get the stamps, and I kind of got it because it's sheep and cows from a farming family. Mum likes sheep, you know, had to be done. I think I'm going to make her a birthday card with a cow and a sheep on it. You get the dies. So the thing with these ones, though, they are those ones where they don't cut it all out, so it kind of sits on the edge of your card where you fold it over. I've had massive luck with that type of die and thing before, but you know, I'm going to get back on it and give it another try and get into it. And if not, I like the stamps anyway. Right, so that was my little Crafters Companion purchases. Then I went round the corner and they had some tattered lace, and I do like tattered lace. It was £3.99, and I thought, well, that's not horrendous, is it? The Charisma, which is the coloured out version that you can die cut, it says is available online, which is good. But this is a really big size, actually, when you look at it. It is a little pumpkin cart. I love it. It says autumn and fall, in case you're wondering. So you can do the background and you can do the little cart. But it's a good size. My autumnal crafting. And then I wanted something Halloween. £4.99 this one was. And I thought they'd be cute for my upcoming Halloween swap. Well, upcoming. Ongoing might be the better word to use. Look at them. They're big as well, aren't they? I mean, they're always kind of big. She's sitting on a pumpkin. And this one's got Charisma as well. Basically, this image all coloured in, so you can colour them in yourself. I quite like using the Charismas, actually, and then, like, decoupage, layering it up. Got those two. And also, from the same Fall Festival printed paper pack. So that matches with that pumpkin cart. And by paper, they basically mean card, because this is thick as anything. This was £4.99, I think. And not that I actually need any more cards whatsoever, but I do love that red truck. Got a funny smell to it. And it's got sunflowers. I like the bunnies. It doesn't necessarily scream fall to me, but I like it. And look, there's the cart. And there's another rabbit as well. Another rabbit. It's so thick. It's not quite hunky-dory territory, but it's thick. So I don't mind the fact that it's a bit shiny because it is so thick. Strong card. Like that. I've got two of the little pumpkin baskets. I do like those pumpkin baskets. And then I think the rest is just repeats. More of the same. However you might like to say it. While I was there, I also picked up, got all of them here, some Impression Obsession dies. So £3.99. It's a barn. I've been wanting a barn die randomly. I think it's a whole farming thing. Obviously, this is an American barn. Our barns over here don't really look like that. Very rarely see a two-storey barn in England. But there you go. I like that. Haven't got it out and die cut it yet. Should do. If I do and take photos, I'll stick it on the end. This is £2.99. I know I've got loads of globes, but they are quite useful for men's cards. And this would be perfect. I kind of dislike the fact that it does have just America. Like, oh, there we go. America. It's the only thing that exists in the world. Obviously, there should be lots of other countries on there. Nothing wrong with America, but it's just nice to have more than one country, isn't it? But yeah, when we go on holiday, like an American album, that'd be nice on front. And I couldn't resist this one, £1.99. It's look, it's a punnet of tomatoes. I really like that. I don't know why, but there we go. So some more stamps and dies. Look at this, insane. £1.99. This one is Gypsy Window and Furniture by Crafty Devils. Crafty Devils stamps for £1.99. And they're lovely photopolymer stamps. bits of random bits of furniture. You might be thinking that's a bit random, but I feel like it could make a little background. No dies, so I'm going to have to colour them in, but lovely quality there. So that's the only one I got from that company. And then from Elizabeth Craft Designs, made with love in the old USA. So there's £11.95 on there, but I paid £3, which is a bit more reasonable. And I'm getting a bit more reluctant, I think, due to the quantity of stuff that I have, to pay full price on things. But I just love that little girl, and obviously that cat, because I love cats. But I don't know, I think she's kind of cute and quirky. Lovely quality photopolymer stamp. You feel how squidgy that is. This is could be kind of farming, could be Halloween, couldn't it? £3. This die set. I could see it for Halloween. A little scarecrow. And definitely using your kind of gingham or plaid paper to make the shirt. And give him little jeans. Yeah, I think that's nice for a little. It's like it's not too many pieces. When you have those layering up ones and there's loads of pieces, it gets a bit boring, doesn't it? But that one's kind of manageable. And then these ones, which aren't layering, £3. Lots of animals. And it kind of looks like maybe this whole collection, because they all look the same, by Susan Tierney Cockburn. Never heard of her, but they all look like they've been coloured in using some kind of watercolour. I don't know if that was the intention, but you've got like a random sort of bald eagle. And then to me that looks like a pheasant. Yep, they're going for pheasant now. Cat, horned goat. I mean, most goats are horned, don't know what I'm saying there. Flamingo, dog, donkey. You could do Christmas, little donkey, couldn't you? Why not? I'm interested to see how I colour that up. Everyone else might not be interested. I'm interested to see what I will do with that. Who knows? Got some more little dies. These were part of like a bulk buy 11 for £10 thing. These are for Halloween projects. I'm not sure if I've got bats already, but if I don't, they will be perfect. It's a ghost. And if he's too scary, you can cut out his face. It's a flying witch. Oh, for sure. Sorry about that, for all of a sudden. Oh, I know another stamp. Trying to keep all the stamps and dies together. Look at this one. £3.50. No reduction really on this one. But who doesn't love the Anita Jerem Colorado Craft Company stamps? Lovely photopolymer. How cute. The little mouse is going to hang his stocking on the branch. And the little birdie's like, I don't want your stinky socks hanging on my branch. Or he's embracing the spirit of Christmas, one way or the other. Merry little Christmas to you. And how, that's it coloured in. How perfect is that for a tag? And how nice is that font? It is very nice. It's another bit from that, I don't know what you call it, 11 for £10 thing. I've already, it shows you what papers you get in there. So I probably won't go through them because the only one you can't really see properly is the one with the chickens on. I've had this paper pad before, but I do like it. I love my country homespun sort of style, so I've picked that up in my bundle. And thinking what I should show you next. I loaded this card. Each colour came separately, but am I obsessed with gingham? Yes, if you watched my videos before, you'll know that. It looks quite dark on screen, but it's actually a very pale pastel purple gingham. Love it. Get a few sheets of that. All of these look much darker on camera, so just imagine like a light version of them. Brown. Sounds boring, but lovely for sort of that kind of country vibe. Orange. I'm thinking this for Halloween, quite possibly. Green. And then like a paler green. So I love those, very like neutral, muted colours. I like it. I picked up some little wooden gingerbreads. Aren't they cute? And they're sort of 11 for £10. Thingamajiggle. Oh, and this is something else I got in that. I've already opened up, so it looks funny, but basically it is a cover for an album, fitting an 8x8 album, a travel cover. And now that we're sort of moving away from COVID and stuff, we'll hopefully get onto more exciting travelling adventures. Yeah, what have we done this year? Easter we went to Paris, and then this summer we managed a weekend away in Bath, but yeah, not really going very far. But I love that as a cover. This pops out, so you'd have a photo here, and these bits can just be elements then inside your album, and then the back cover just looks like that. Nice, isn't it? It is really, it's proper chipboard. So I like that. Whether I would just put it as a cover on a pre-made album or whether I'll actually make the album or not stands to be seen. Picked some more pens, mainly because I more need replacements. They were £8 each. Just the tri-blends. So I think I own all these colours before, and I've got them because they're running out and things like that. So we've got Fair Skin Blend, Pale Pink Blend, and Tan Blend. Tan Blend, I love that kind of the brownie sort of shades. I just think they're really useful for everything. So that runs out all the time. Fair Skin, I'm starting to run out. And Pale Pink, actually might be. I was thinking I wasn't running out of it at all, and it would just be an extra. But now I come to think of it, I think I might be running out. So if you've not used these tri-blends, basically you just get a lighter shade, a medium shade, and a darker shade. And it is so much quicker for blending, because you literally just take one pen out, but they don't last as long because they've got less ink in them, haven't they? Gold Yellow Blend, very useful colour. Coral Blend, definitely running out of that one. True Blue Blend, I don't think I'm running out of it, but it cannot hurt, so I haven't, I don't know, it's a good blue shade. So £7.99 each, that was fine. They didn't have many of those. They used to have a lot of those at the craft shows. You don't see them much anymore. I still like them though. So whatever to anyone else. I got these for £1.99. I thought I'd give it a go. Tiny Daubers. Not opening, but let's have a look. So as in for, you know, with like distress inks and things, if you just want to do really small areas. And you get quite a lot in there. So I think that would be worth giving a try too. Couldn't resist a couple of Hunky Dory little books because I'm obsessed. I've actually got no room left on my shelf for Hunky Dory books, but there we go. They were £7.50 each, which is okay. This one is absolutely gorgeous, and I think I can do quite a few Christmas cards out of it. It's matte-tastic, which they are the best ones, obviously. Deck the Halls Forever Florals. I'll just quickly flip through. So what I will be doing is I'll be like cutting out the shapes and layering them up with sticky dots. Just, it's a simple, I mean, it's very time consuming actually, but it's a very simple card thing to do. But I like how it looks. Actually, let's flick from the back. That's the easier way of flicking, isn't it? So this one will just be useful for a background. That's another just background. You obviously get loads of them. Focal image. Lovely. If you like poinsettias, then you're okay. Got to hand cut these out, but they're nice little tag things, aren't they? Mistletoe. Never seen a white poinsettia in life, in real life. See, I'm very sheltered. Not sure how I'd use that one, but there we go. It exists. Lovely bottles and candles. Nice background one there. Yeah, I mean they're fairly similar really to each other. They've got a bit of a jar thing going on there, but I like the jar things, that's fine. And then this one totally don't need, but I just wanted it because we know I like sewing. I know I like sewing, so will we? And particularly vintage sewing items is something that I do like to collect. They're not easy to flick actually. So some lovely little images which will just make cards and things for friends, and will just be lovely to look back at. I'm not sure how many friends I've got I want to force sewing onto. Oh, there's old irons. Anyway, and some little tags. So mainly images that particularly I like, as opposed to being useful to use with other people. I do need to get some more men's ones. This is what it's a situation I'm ending up in, needing men's cards and then not having anything to do it with. Anyway, they were £7.50 each. Bit of a random purchase here. This was £5. One of those, like, where they've obviously got a load of old stock they're just selling off. And this is like a button studio. So you get these little buttons, and they're got adhesive on here. So you stick a bit of paper on it, and then it goes into this little device, which seems, you know, for making a button, you're thinking, wow, that's a chunky device, isn't it? Why can't I open that? I couldn't get it shut before. Now I can't get it open. Okay. There's one in there already. And then basically they put the paper in there. The paper gets cut by this to be the right size, sticks onto this, and you've got a little plastic button with the paper of your choice. £5, which you might think, well, that sounds like quite a lot, but you've got the little buttons in there, and that could be useful for paper crafting projects, or I might even attach them to items of clothing that I have got. So that's kind of a random purchase, but that is what it is. On the same stall, I got these Martha Stewart glitter glues for £3. I really like them, actually. I've tried it out. Very quickly show you. I think they come out really nicely. Really fine, really fine. Just see what it says on the back. Personal impressions. Why does it say personal impressions when it's by Martha Stewart? I don't know. You know, so I really don't know. I don't know about that, but yeah, really good for adding detail. And those were the colours I chose. They had other colours, but I liked those colours. So that's what I went for. These are really cute. I've opened them up to look at them. They were £2.99. Dewdrops. I love things like this for my embellishments. I prefer this to like enamel dots and stuff. And I did have a few. It's easier to show you like this. See how they're really clear and they kind of look like glass. So obviously not glass, they're just little cheap plastic things. Some of them look better than others. So you can see some of them have a little air bubble in them. I like them. Now they're everywhere. Tape. Always have to buy that, don't you? What else have we got? Just got for £1 some 6x6 envelopes that are shimmery, just for 6x6, the main size that I send. Pack of these for £1. You might be wondering what they are. They're basically just clips, which are useful for holding stuff together to glue, but also if you're sewing, you can use them instead of pins. I should be using those for both purposes. That's how many you've got. So I do love a clip. Not that I do much jewellery making type things, but I do have a couple of pendants I wanted to put on a necklace. This is like a beige light green. I think this is one that I prefer. And she was showing me how to do the slip knot. I don't know what I call it. Slip knot fastening, and it looked really simple. So I'm going to do that. They were £1 each. Sounds like a lot, but you know, that's what I wanted. I got, actually Mr. Coastal Crafts bought me these, which is cool. The Bead Smith, and this one is for cutting, so you can cut your dies apart, and also wire on a beaded project. And this just a pair of pliers for squeezing stuff together. Love those, very happy about that. Just got a few beads because I couldn't resist, because they're little pumpkins, and the little, I mean, this whole thing only cost like £1.20 or something, so it wasn't breaking the bank, and I just think that'd be really cute on a Halloween project. Love these buttons for £1.20, and I'm kind of hoping they're going to work. I've got a cardigan that I hate the buttons on, and I wanted to, actually, are they the same size? One set's bigger. I sent Mr. Coastal Crafts to do this, and he kind of failed because he got me one set bigger and then one set smaller, but there we go. I think I only needed 6 anyway. There we go. I love the pattern. Hopefully they'll look right on that cardigan. If not, I'll find another cardigan to do them on. Treated myself for, I think it was like £3.50 to a really heavy duty seam ripper, because I spend a lot of time seam ripping, particularly when I'm altering clothes and things. And this is just so much more comfortable because it's, you know, you really get your hand around it. So really nice and sturdy. This I thought was quite cool. It's magnetic. You put it on the sewing machine as a guide, so your fabric's going along there, so you get a really neat seam. And they had a few different designs. I like that one. I think it was about £2.50. It seems a lot for a magnet, doesn't it? But actually that would be quite useful for me, who's not a perfectly straight sewer. Very boring universal needles for sewing machine. They keep breaking, and some needle threaders because obviously I'm just blind and can't see what I'm doing. And these for doing hand sewing, I just can't thread anything. So I was like, right, so they've got a massive hole. I'm going to be able to thread those. That's what it is all about. And I think that is the end. And that has gone on for a long time. So well done. If you made it to the end, you can have a couple of house points. And I'll hopefully see you again very soon. But I make no promises. Let me know if you've been to a craft show recently. The one I went to was in Exeter. It was good fun. We stayed there till about lunchtime and then had a lovely little trip to Tavistock, which is lovely on the way back. Would recommend that, but I'm sure all the craft shows are fairly similar. So yeah, let me know if you've been to a craft show recently or just what you've been picking up, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.